Deontay Wilder will miss out on a $100 million fight with Anthony Joshua after losing to Joseph Parker. Wilder and Joshua had plans for 2 big matches, but Wilder didn't win his fight against Parker in a huge upset. However, Deontay has announced his retirement after his loss. Anthony Joshua stated in a post-fight interview that he knows Wilder will come back strong and that fan support would be significant.
I know how important this fight is for me. I heard that Deontay lost, so what, he'll come back, but it shows that it's fine margins in this business, and I wanted to be victorious. I had to focus. No one's running, ducking from anyone. I told you, everyone that I've been in the ring with earlier, but I needed to focus on this man. But Deontay, everything that he said about me, I could rip him apart right now, but I'm gonna take the higher ground, and I hope he comes back. What, his loss?
His loss.
No, why would, listen, look at the board this evening. You know, he's come back and you can do anything, just don't give up. Keep on pushing, keep on striving, you can do anything. And if he wants, he can come back and he can fight another day. And it's up to him. I'm sure everyone still wants to see that fight, right? Or do they want to see me fight?
Eddie Hearn was extremely disappointed in Deontay's performance, and he was upset that the plans with Anthony Joshua have been ruined.
We all know what we were working towards, but I said in the build-up, I don't rate him. I mean, listen, Joseph did everything right tonight. Wilder had no idea, no clue. He lost 120, 108. He lost every round. And he's there in front of the referee at the end, putting his hand up, saying, I've won the fight. He's not right. I mean, that's the reality. It was the most one-sided heavyweight fight I've seen. He had no power in the back end of the fight. And listen, it's ruined our plans. We've got to win now. We've got to go back in the changing room and let Joshua know that Deontay Wilder has just lost to Joseph Parker. So we've got to focus on that. The future is not Deontay Wilder. If anyone's going to ruin the plans, I'm delighted for Joseph Parker and Andy Lee.
Malik Scott definitely thinks that Deontay had a bad night, but he saw no shame in losing to Joseph Parker. Malik stated, "Bad night in the office. First of all, Joseph Parker and Andy Lee, they had a hell of a game plan. Joseph Parker's chin wasn't over his front. A couple of times he was heavy-footed. I thought that Deontay could continue to be patient, jab, and make him run into something, but his chin never went over his front. He fought methodically. He had a game plan, and he stuck to it. The best man won. Congratulations to Joseph Parker. I've got nothing but genuine love and respect for him. He's one of the best heavyweights in the world. There wasn't no shame in losing to Joseph Parker." In response to the cancellation of Wilder versus Joshua, Coldwell turned to X, claiming if people are talking about and want the fight, it's better to make it happen. He wrote on X, "When a fight is hot, make the f***ing fight. Fighters and promoters stop trying to bump up the price. Stop trying to make it even bigger. If it's a good fight, do the rematch and that will be bigger." AJ v. Wilder. Another huge fight we never got to see. Sean Porter definitely thinks that Deontay's absence from the ring had a lot to do with his loss. Sean stated, "Sergio predicted the right hand because he understands the ABC of boxing. That was elementary. Wilder skipped kindergarten and clearly in over a year out of the ring, he never went back." Showbiz. The adult thinks that this fight exposed Deontay and his capabilities against someone as good as Parker.
Hey, do you know how many Wilder fans right now are praying and begging? Wilder, can you please throw a right hand that lands? Bam! Joseph Parker hurt Wilder with a right hand. Wilder's hurt bad. Wilder doesn't even know where he is. He's all over the ropes like this here. He's all over the ropes like this here. Brother, he got hit and he looked over there. That's when you know he got hurt. He said, bam! He was like, who threw that rock? What? Boom! He looked and said, hey, everybody, something happened over there. Look. Wilder can't land. Bruh. Oh, right hand again. He just ducking it. He's just throwing the right, dog. He's just throwing the right, dog. No, dog. It ain't. He blocked it. No, dog. If somebody's just not fat sitting at the end of a jab, it's over with. This is the fight to let you know how good Wilder is, because this is his second best fighter he ever fought. So when he fights somebody of that caliber,
Many pros were expecting Deontay to be able to come away with the win so that he could set up a fight with Anthony Joshua, but Joseph Parker ruined those plans. Joseph stated, "I have a lot of respect for Wilder, but we trained very hard for this. Everyone had other plans, but this is God's plan. I was really fit. I stayed calm, relaxed, and stayed focused. There's always things to work on, but I got the win. Merry Christmas to us." He did catch me a few times on the guard, and it's very hard. If it landed clean, then it could be a different story. Working with Andy and George and not getting out of shape was important. This is massive and the best opponent I've ever faced. Tyson Fury gave us his time with sparring and was massively important. Dan Rafael couldn't believe that Deontay raised his hand at the sound of the bell, and he stated, "Parker 12-0, total domination." Wilder did basically nothing and actually raised his hand at the bell. LOL, please, 120-108, and Parker landed some terrific shots. Conor McGregor was definitely disappointed in Deontay's performance, and he thought that he should have done a lot of things differently.
I came out here to see that whistling backhand of Deontay Wilder, and I wanted to see it. I didn't bet and all. You need to be changing the trajectory of the punch. If you're coming up over the top of the head, you need to come up under with the uppercut.
Well, Malik Scott was saying jab uppercut to him a lot.
Yeah, uppercut from the open space. Boom. He was waiting until they were trying to get it to throw it, but it was too little, too late. He was jabbing and coming out of his stance and floaty on his feet. Stand your ground at some stage. Round 6, you're in a round fight now. You have to lose in every round. You have to plant your feet. However, all that, he's in a great space in his head. He had birth of his new baby.
Derek Chisora and Andy Ruiz were disappointed in Deontay's performance, but Andy was hoping that Joseph Parker would win from the very beginning.
Hopefully, man, if they want it, I'm down. I was actually praying for Joseph Parker. I wanted him to win. I wanted him to beat the Wilder because he talked so much to everybody, saying that he's gonna knock this guy out, that guy out. But I was super happy with Joseph Parker, man. He beat me the first time. I know it wasn't like a real beat, but he beat me over there in his hometown, and I wouldn't mind running it back. I just want to see if AJ wants to run it back, get the trilogy, but maybe not.
Deontay Wilder has insisted that he still wants to fight Anthony Joshua next, but AJ will use the Joseph Parker defeat to avoid me. And he stated, "They really don't want that fight. When I lost, did you see how happy he was coming out? I broke out laughing. I said, A's happy as I made him able to perform like that. He was like, I ain't gotta fight Wilder. The rumor was he was talking about retiring if I won. March 9th, the fight still can go on, but this is a perfect way for them to get out. Jamel Herring thought that he could still see potential in Wilder, but nowhere near as much as everyone had been hyping him up to be. Jamel stated, "Man, who the hell thought it was a good idea to try to turn Wilder into the Brown Bomber? I can still see a big punch landing, but he has to set it up." Lennox Lewis felt the same way, and he admitted that he was actually surprised by how poorly Deontay performed. Lennox stated, "I was surprised with Deontay. Everyone was waiting for the right hand, but it didn't come. And when it did come, everyone in the world could see it coming. If you can't knock somebody out, you need to be able to box, and he didn't do the boxing that was needed to win that fight." Anthony Joshua and Joseph Parker ran into each other backstage, and they congratulated each other on their respective wins.
I was just talking about you now.
Oh, thank you, man.
Congratulations.
Well done as well. Congrats.
How are you?
You're focused all week.
Yeah, I don't get involved in all the other stuff. Yeah, like you as well.
Stay focused, yeah.
You just knew what you had to do in it. God bless you, brother.
God bless you.
Proud of you, man. Andy.
Deontay Wilder hinted that there might be a new chapter in his career as he announced that this might have been his last fight. Deontay stated, "We'll see what happens. We still have a little bit left, but I did a great job managing my money. I'm a happy fighter. I'll be back, and if not, then it's been a pleasure. I don't know if I still have the same fire I used to. A lot has calmed me down. I've been wearing this smile all week long, and I'm still going to wear it. Nothing can stop me from doing that." Which fight would you like to see? Joshua versus Wilder or Joshua versus Hrgovic? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and check out some of our other videos on the screen right now.